Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Vicky, and I will be running Final Fantasy XIII to 100%. So, let's get started. Okay, I will count down then. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, first of all, I will introduce you a bit about the game and the battle system. So first we have kind of a prologue. And we will be fighting with Lightning against a Behemoth. Bahamut actually, not a Behemoth. So here we are in Valhalla, and we will bet in Chaos Behemoth. And we will get immediately introduced to the main battle system, the ATB system. So what you can see is there's a bar that will fill up, and you can queue no commands in. And when the bar is full, we can use the commands. So first of all, we will just punch them with a lot of lightning strikes until we will reach the 50% of his HP.
Not getting around, huh?
So this is phase 2 now, and he can actually use a pretty annoying attack. That's this. So after this I will just heal, because with a second hit or a third hit, I will use die, and that's not good.
Cutting you down.
So now we just keep doing lightning strike into his death. Okay, nice. Now let's go to phase 2, or just the battle 2. And here Noel joined us. He is a guy from the future. Now it is just an air battle and we do focus bolts, because that's most effective. Also, thing you see, if we on this particular fight, if you get hit while doing commands, it will actually be cancelled, but the attack will just go and continue. So we actually spare some HPs. Commands.
Gonna get worse. He's holding back. He's testing us.
This is actually pretty good at the moment. Okay, that was the prologue. If we actually died there, we had to do the full prologue again. So now we will fast forward it in to New Bodem, 3 years after the ending of Final Fantasy XIII. And there's actually an attack going on. So we're going to check that out. Too early. Still too early. Damn cutscene skips. So this is Sarah, the sister of Lightning. And actually the main protagonist. With Noel, but we will see him later. Here we get introduced to the jumping mechanic. That was actually not a part of 13, so that's actually pretty nice. So now we go immediately into a battle. and need to defeat some Nectans. So I just first said about the ATB, and now we're going to the paradigm system. The ATB is still, of course, still present because we need to queue up the commands. But with a paradigm system, we can just change the walls. So first of all, we start with commando. So Novel 7 will only do like attacks and non-elemental magic. But when I shift to slash and burn, 7 will change to a Ravager and can use actually magic. Also, if we hit the stagger point, so like for the Nectans 100% or something, or 150, they will get staggered, so you will do more damage, and they will get actually kind of interrupted while getting hit by an attack of you. So for now we need to clear the wall area. Got the poison drop. Oh, sure, you can read some donations.
Okay, we have a €2.66 donation by Quarter Circle Jab saying, "Did you see Awesome Games Done Quick last week? It's a bunch of avid gamers just like you, but they complete games as fast as possible, also known as speedrunning. Insane stuff, you should definitely check it out."
So this will be, I think, the last battle. Then the wall area is cleared. So a thing I did not actually explain yet is commando buffering. So if you see before I stagger actually an enemy, I will shift before the fire hits the enemy to commando. So the magic damage get actually the damage bonus from the commando wall. So instead for like 100 damage, it will do 150. That's just an example. So now the wall area is cleared and a meteor landed somewhat there near your cocoon. So we have to check that out and maneuver it our way. So here we got introduced to the Mog Clock. Of course we skipped the tutorial. But the Mog Clock is like, if an enemy spawns randomly, there is a timer. And when it's green, the enemy is passive and we can just preemptive it. So we have some extra chain bonus on him. When it is orange, it will start attacking you and will become aggressive. So it can attack you and so you will not start with any bonuses. And when it's red, the time is over and you have to fight. And you can escape from that. We will pick up this chest because there's a lever scope in it. We will use the lever scope somewhere in the end game, but we need like 5 in total.
You king too? It's dangerous. What's going on here? Felicity too. Pretty sure it's no dream. Oh man, I should have stayed in bed.
Also in this chest and in some other chests there are some Phoenix Down. We're going to sell the Phoenix Downs a bit later because we need money. And here is our first boss fight. Kok maar kok. So first we need to stick away. So also a thing with Stagwin is, if you only use magic attacks, the chain bar will actually go down faster. But if you use commando attacks on it, it will stabilize more. So we have more time to actually be in the stagger mode. Okay, that was the boss fight.
We made it.
Wait up.
So now we activated actually the crystal, not the crystal, it's the meteor, and actually changed into a time gate. That's actually one of the main things in this game, time traveling. Because we want to find Lightning because she actually disappeared.
Shouldn't we check it out though?
So after this, I will do some menuing. So this is our Crystarium, and from here we can level up with the Crystarium points. So we could do more damage, we get actually more spells. And our paradigm system, we can just customize it. Okay.
Give me a chance.
So instead of like only doing commando and Ravager commando, we can like do more
We keep at Nora House.
ways like double Ravager, double Sentinel, double commandos.
Maybe the cat could have picked up the artifact.
After her.
Get the cat! Cool cat.
Hey,
Stay away from the mountain path.
Nope, I will go to there.
A visitor of yours?
So to actually activate a time gate, we need to find an artifact. So now we are actually going to search for an artifact. And this little dingus next to us, the white one, is Mok. It's actually a Moogle. So now we have the catch kit. But there's a weird thing. Normally if you just look at him, he will run to a certain place. But if you look down all the way and do not look to him, he will actually kind of run slower or will kind of glitch out. So we can actually catch him way faster.
What are you running from?
Watch it, don't go that way.
Kid, kom hier. Thank you.
Here.
So now we have some options to choose. Like if we are kind of nice, he will give us the item way faster. But if we are like aggressive to him, he will less likely to give it to us.
This necklace. Hey,
Damn it, cutscenes. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. And for some reason he was running away from us. Okay, I take it.
it wasn't the artifact after all.
Are you losing your touch, Mog?
It's not his fault. Come on, let's head back.
Like ideally, I don't want to have any aggressive spawns. But sometimes it just happens. This line is knife. So now we have all the items and actually a weird object appeared in Sarah's room. And you can guess there is the artifact.
That mirror.
Hey. Okay, now we just have to head for the gate.
I don't get it. What was that?
Do you wanna
Now we're
take a
going
moment
for the
to say
gate
goodbye
and
before we
activate
leave?
it to time
Thanks.
travel.
I think I'm okay. The gate is where the meteorite fell. So we should head towards Cocoon, right?
You know, it must be strange to have it there, always watching over you.
Man, so many aggressive spawns. Go away.
There's still monsters around. Keep a lookout.
Okay, good.
No. You be careful too, Noel.
Luckily I didn't got catched, because if I got catched I actually need to fight him. Because it is not that
I'm
easy to
hiding
escape
the
from them
artifact.
if they are
That's
chasing
not
you.
the only weird thing going on here.
You mean like your friends and the way they act? Understandable, though. Guess
There's
it's not
another
every
thing,
day
John.
someone like me drops in from the future unannounced.
Even before that.
And here's another Kokmakok, the Beta Kok. He will do on barrier, so we need to actually stagger him to actually do some damage. So now I got actually also the Thunder ability. I can use that so to stagger some a bit faster. Because if I only use fire, it will actually not that. He will actually not stagger that really fast, because in-game things. So what you see me do is sometimes is switching to the same paradigm. So like the second paradigm I made. After every single 12 seconds, if I switch to like another paradigm, my ATB bar is actually full again. So we can just use that to continuous attack. Now we got some extra Quastrium points, so we can level up a bit. I can't skip this cutscene because there's a live trigger.
Ready?
And if I skip it,
You
we
know,
need to
once
do
we
it
go
again.
through, there might be no coming back.
Yes, of course I want to go. So now we are in the Historia Crux, or main hub, so we can just travel to Triumph really easily. So now we're going to 5 AF, so 5 years after the fall of Cocoon. from the ending of the first Final Fantasy 13. And there's some strange things going on here, because there's some time distortion, so kind of paradoxes happens. Like those Cogmacogs appearing, the meteor, this guy. So first of all, we're just going to ruin him, because staggering is useless for him. And here we got also introduced to the round damage. So if an enemy does round damage, we will lose some bit of our maximum HP. Also, yay, life limiters. Now we got inflicted with faith and bravery. So my magic damage is a bit higher, and from now on with bravery the attacks are also a bit higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like physical attacks and not magic attacks. For Sawa it's just the opposite. And this is why staggering him is useless, because how to stagger.
Visible giant.
Okay, that was the hand. More cinematic actions.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas. Fire!
Fire! I got no Magician's Mark. Like in this fight, there's some varied weapon for Magician's Mark, so it will boost our magic attacks. And if we got that, we can actually skip a chest, but we didn't got it, so we need to get a chest. Not that big of a deal, but it is nice to have it. And this is Alyssa,
Right to the
like
top, please.
a secondary protagonist.
Great place to rest.
Maybe I should take a sick day tomorrow.
Nah, you're fine. Academy Communicator, useless. Map Professor, also useless. So the hand you see is actually part of a more big
Why did you
entity.
offer to
Like
stop the
it is
giant?
part of
We
Atlas,
can't let
and
Atlas shut this
gigantic
place down.
robot.
We need to search the
And we need to find a way to actually defeat him, because it's
Like
causing
the gate
trouble.
to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to light?
And here is a forced fight. You will see soon why actually we got this fight, because it actually introduces to a new mechanic in the game. It was the crystal. What could it be?
Wish they were all that easy.
So we actually got crystals from them, and because of if an enemy drops a crystal, we actually can use that monster in the battle. So we can actually use like a Cav Sith in the battle, and he will be our medic. But we don't want to that one, and also not this work that we actually defeated. We want the next 10. So this is the part of like hoping we get a bit of good luck, because crystal drops on enemies is RNG, and you know how lovely RNG can be.
Come on, Mom.
Also, more can reveal invincible things. Invisible, not invincible. So this is a wild artifact. We can use it on gates that like leads us to an optional area.
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but now it's gone. If you come across any gravestones, let me know. It's
Damn it. Bad Emu. God. Okay, I will use to feed him. Because he's a bad Emu.
Not feeling great.
I think so. Yep, 7 right. Okay. And continue. So there's Atlas, and we don't want to actually fight him right now, because he's way too strong. If we defeat him like somewhere maybe post game, it's a thing for a secret ending. Also go away. Wow. I thought I was far away enough. This is really bad luck, I can say.
Looks like you lost.
Your turn. You got it. I need help. Let's do this.
Okay. Just give me Nectins and no aggressive spawns. Well, luckily in this area, aggressive spawns don't actually appear. Nope, not the one we want.
Machine. Must be it.
So this machine is actually kind of a paradox, and we got sucked into it in the Void Beyond, and we need to solve some puzzles to resolve it. Okay, puzzle solved. Okay, so now we activated the crystal, and Atlas is being slowed down. So we didn't actually got a Necton before it,
Sounds like we did something.
so we need to force a Necton to spawn. Because we want the Necton as a Ravager, because he's actually a good Ravager.
Some say that time is a box full of possibilities. Until someone from the future peeks inside, the past remains uncertain. You know what I think? Maybe we're just one of those possibilities.
Hopefully I don't actually get the luck I did in my last run, because I needed like at least 10 tries for Necton to spawn. So I'm gonna just bulk circles around him, so an enemy will spawn. And those are not the right enemies. So yeah, hi Sorter, how you doing? Also no Nectons. The luck is on point today. Also no Nectons. Man. Yes, I'm really lucky. Not. I'll go out in circles. And still no Necton. I think it will happen eventually that the Necton will spawn. Oh, in the meantime, I will just get a chest here. Also no Nectons. Come on, game. Fun fact, actually we need to do this twice. One later. And one now. Ah, there they are. Finally. Took only a bit. So now we want the crystal.
Go, go, go!
Nope. We don't want to kill them all, or else we need to start from square again. Now I want to collect the crystal luck. Yay, thanks. Finally, we can continue. So before we fight Atlas, we're going to Chocolina or shop Chocobacolina and sell our Phoenix Dance. Oh. $25. So with the monster materials, we can level up also the monsters. They will actually not be affected by crystallium points. No, makes sense. So we want to level them all up so they will get an extra ATB bar. Get an active in a party and make fighters store default.
There he is.
So we now have three Ravagers. I lost a chain on him. Wow. Good job, guys.
Take this. Now. Take this. Get him.
Now we are going to do some heavy damage with Fyra because he's actually weak to it. Probably, I don't know, really. Okay,
How do we do?
You did it.
that was Atlas. So here's another cinematic action, and instead of just doing it right, we're going to fail this one. Because it's actually faster to fail it.
How did we get here?
No, look out.
Now we're just doing the normal way.
Move!
I think I found his weak spot.
No, you don't tell.
Ready?
Do it!
Wait for it.
Now!
I wonder.
Okay. He's finally down.
Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us.
So now he's finally down, we can search for the artifacts. Oh, actually search. The game will reveal it. Like where they are. Koopa.
Go, Mog.
This artifact 1. There's some Chocobo. We want.
Nice, Mog.
Koopa Koopa.
So in this game we can actually also ride Chocobos, and if you ride a Chocobo, enemies will not spawn. Also pick up this chest because there's also some good Soul Queens in it, because Chocobos will eat it when we jump onto them.
Koopa Koopa. Go, Mog.
to go, bobblehead?
Now for the gate.
There is a nice gate. Use the artifacts. So it will reveal a new place. 700 watt escape, 300 AF. But we are actually not going to enter it yet. We're going to back to New Bodem. And there's some reason for it. So in the like in some places and in certain timelines, there is actually gravitational cores we need to collect. We need it anyway for later in the game to actually progress. So while we're doing some other stuff, we are going actually to collect them. So one is in New Bodem. And enemies won't wait. This was way too early.
Go, Mom.
So instead of just exiting the area immediately, I want to spam another batch of monsters. Because actually the monster spam rate is actually being counted on your steps you did. So like after 30 steps, I believe, the chance of a monster spawn will increase. And by like spawning them in the area, the counter will be resetted. There's my chocobo. There's my chocobo.
I wonder what the residents of this town know.
What?
It's huge.
So before we enter the other gates, we're going actually to collect another gravitational core here in Brescia. Mog, come here. Don't be stuck there. Please, for me. That's the wall I have in place. Yeah, come. Oh, you stupid Mogul. Thank you.
Come on, Mom.
Easy grab.
Use another artifact and we'll view another timeline. Yes, just massive 10 AF. In this place there's a paradox actually going on. So there's like an eclipse that was actually supposed to happen around 300 AF, 400 AF I believe. I'm not sure anymore. And it actually happens right now and only covers this area in the dark. That also brings another kind of gimmick in this area.
Used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these ruins are.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists
So right
only just began
there,
to study
there are
the mysteries of
searchlights,
Grand
and we need to be like in them, or behemoths will spawn. Well, they will spawn anyways, but they are kinda get really aggressive if you're outside of the light. And it's good that he spawned there because I want his chest. Uh-oh. Nope, nope. Okay, good. $5,400. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, thanks. So before we enter this area, there's some boss. We are actually going to Chocolina and buy 2 magician's marks. And we're going to level up a bit because we got a lot of Crystallium points by defeating Atlas. Level up to the Nectin a bit because we got the mana silvers just there. And so, because here's also a little boss fight, a low die. It actually looks like a lot of the Kokmakok, but he works differently. So what you can do is T-Shoga or Divakata, and I kinda don't want this one. Because he can do Wirunga, and that's pretty dangerous. So now I want to chain him around 700. Uh-oh. Don't die! Oh, great. Oh. So now we meet with Hope. He's 10 years older, less annoying than the first one. Also way less annoying than the third one.
Isn't the Academy a
But that's
research
something for
institute?
later maybe.
Why do you need so many soldiers? Without the Fal'Cie around, we have
So
to be
Hope
able
needs to
protect
go
ourselves.
around
And that
there.
means guns.
The time
around
distortions
the
are
stairs, but
hostile
it takes a little bit of a while.
until
So
we
we're
close
going
off
to
the
collect his chest in the meantime.
military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Yeah, Hope. You do something.
It's hard to
Talk about the wounds. So I hope told a bit of a story, and we have to follow him.
So this nation, Hadra?
But actually we're going to level up again. Because now it was Sarah instead of an extra ATB. We will learn her the Saboteur Wall. And learn the shell. So we can actually just inflict the protect and the shell. Even though we're just next to A to B. Also, this will change a bit of our paradigms. And change the leader because we can do that, so now we players know.
Viserys would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
You.
They got the artifact, so we're going to the time gate, to a new time gate. But before we do that, we're going to do some bird hunting
I hope my baby
because hunting season. Kappa.
Can they really be relied on to protect the people of the city?
So this is actually the second farming thing. Spawns are not really a problem. The bird, on the other hand, is the problem. Because we want the synergies, so that one can buff us. But the drop rate of the bird is not that great. It can take us like maybe a minute. It can take us maybe a bit longer. But we will see. Inflicting the D shell, so we do more damage with magic. And reset. Because we didn't got the crystals.
Be ready for anything. This'll get him. Good job. Damn it. Let none escape.
Nice, we got it. Not that bad then. And that bird is actually annoying, but we don't want to have that one. We got it anyways, but whatever, we don't use it. Congress. Go and level up a bit to get faith. Oh wait, yeah, nope. This one. Now we go for the gate.
There's no way I could live in a place like this.
Ah, more birds. So now it is done with the farming part. The heavy RNG parts are actually over. So now we will unlock Erba, but we will not go there. We go now to the Sunlit Waterscape. Also, for some reason in this area, in this little area soon before our fight, Noel's voice is like 10 times louder than normally.
Was it Why? Why did she react the way she did? Wow. That is one gigantic monster.
Sarah! This is royal weakness, or how some people actually call it, royal weakness. Now inflict me with faith. Good boy. So now we will do a lot of combo for win, because it's actually really effective against him.
Get close, I'll cover you. Don't be a fool. Come on, trust me.
Also, yes, Snow is here. But he looks more like a motorbike dude. Nice fight.
Taking me off. Come on, all together. Now, with you. Yeah, do it. See if you like this.
So now we have to search for some way to resolve this paradox. Like, we can fight him again, but because of the paradox he will keep regenerating itself. So fight him in is useless.
Log, what's got your attention?
Must be that vine.
So we need to find the power source.
Got it. If we get stuck, just look for a vine.
Hey, no. How old are you?
18?
Younger than me.
I guess so.
These Flan aren't stopping anytime soon, huh? It looks like the Flan was headed in that direction.
Also, in this area, we can throw mock. We can now throw mock everywhere where we can just throw little thinkers away. Sadly, he will always come back.
There, look at these guys. They sure know how to stay in line.
So this is where they
And there's
were
an
all trying
artifact.
to get to.
Now we'll see what all the fuss was about.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact.
Just combo verwillen. And there, it's not really a special fight. A lot of combo verwin. A lot of Amaras.
Thought it'd be harder.
And we got spawned right before I want to enter the gate. Amazing. So because of plot reasons, Snow can't come actually with us. So we need to leave him behind. And we unlock the Colosseum. A really hard area with a lot of fights, etc. A lot of side quests. Actually, the side quest involves killing people. Actually, I lied. And we leave. That was literally it. There's nothing to find in this place, only maybe some chest. Post game there is some Colosseum, you can find things. But not in this one.
Jellyhead is starting to slow down. But those small flan keep coming and coming. They're pouring out of Pulse knows where.
Do you think there's still another paradox?
It's possible.
Look lively, Koopa!
I want this chest.
Over there, Mom.
Koopa! Thank you. So now I want to ride this thing a little bit because there's a wild artifact. Or last wild artifact we need to collect. Good job.
I think he's in a good mood.
Okay, time to collect the second artifact.
Over there, Mom. And away.
So no, you haven't told me why you're traveling through time.
Long story short, I'm trying to save humanity. Great.
Save humanity.
I lived at the end of days. I've seen how we end.
Hey, this is where the flan we're trying to get to.
And there's our artifact.
Just doing the same fight again. Now we get the chocobo and go to the second gate. Also, if I'm going out there, I want to give a little note. Yes, you can see my FPS counter on the right top. Yes, the FPS is bad. Yes, this game is a bad board. Maybe you can kind of fix the FPS by deinstalling all your drivers. By some people it worked. But it's just hopeless.
My own history. The pillar was gradually eroded over centuries. Forcibly
I'm lucky if I get 60.
Did your history books happen to mention the monster?
No. The rate that thing is eating through the crystal.
Now going to another area, the Argos Steppe. It's actually a way bigger place than other areas. There's more actually to do than in other places. Like you can find some super bosses and some really great enemies you can collect.
should talk to those people. Maybe they can tell us what's going on.
Good idea. Let's hurry before those chocobos decide they need to stretch their legs.
Are you hungry?
So here I got a crimson head. We're going to equip it soon and novel instead of the magician mark.
When I heard a deafening sound.
Crimson head actually improves the potions we have. So that's actually good.
So,
Accept the mission.
Right. Let's go exterminate.
For some reason I got this new. Okay, for some reason I don't have thunder on. I can't get thunder on Necton.
They're somewhere in this area, I guess.
That's kind of a problem. First time that happened. I think I used some. No, used one on the Gohongas. So that's some kind of whip. But okay. Let's first do this fight. Stop punching me. Okay. Also, we can use this one to warp.
Whoa! What the?
Okay.
But this is the hunter's camp.
Oh, and it's one we
How
keep
did
in
we get back
Norhouse.
here?
Wow.
So we had to make the joke.
some of my
So now we're going to talk to this lady for the second quest. That's sheep hunting. And for some reason the sheep actually make cow sounds. You can't escape. So I need to find something I can level up to Necton. I don't think it is a really big deal. No thunder. I will see soon. And you, go away. Nobody likes you. Okay, that was a sheep hunting. Before I actually use the ready device, because he can use it now, I will check if I really can double warp him. Nope. Okay. I screwed up that. So first of all, we need to make it sunny with this ready device, because actually the boss will spam then. So let's first do that. Also, you can like see the different weather types here. Every single different weather type spawns different monsters. So now it's sunny, and actually the Dragon Pharaoh will spawn. But we're not going to go there yet, because if we go close to him on a sunny day, he will spawn a Longvi. And we don't want that one. He's dangerous. So we changed it back to a bit stormy. So he will actually stay there and will not spawn the Longvi.
You two are lifesavers. I have to say I'm proud to be a fellow hunter.
Those are remedies. I don't want the remedies, but whatever. Want to force some extra enemies here, so to reset the step counter. Okay. Meal time is over. So go to this paradigm to stabilize the chain a bit, because Subdue is also good for that. So now I want to go to Sentinel to get Faith. Thanks. Okay, this, because I didn't have Thunder, it took me a bit longer to actually stagger him. Okay, if I was dead. So what I actually wanted to say is, if I was going to Sentinel, I will reduce the damage I took. Also there's some chest behind there. So I don't actually die immediately from that attack Frobble did. So that's why I was actually going to the Sentinel and then go to the Malevolence, so we'll get Faith. So now I've done this, I can go back to the Sunlight Fatherscape, because the paradox is actually solved. The dragon was actually sucking up a lot of mini flans, and because of that the thing happened in 300 AF. Okay, let's check out. Yeah, let's check out.
He's going off to fight on his own.
So now instead of a giant royal weaponness, there's just a mini Prince weaponness, or just Mutant Tomato. But I just find that he's a Prince. Yeah, I kind of do the same fight as the first weaponness, but a little bit of a twist later. Because we got actually the highest tier wind spell. Ow. Oh shit, I forgot to level up. I forgot to actually use the Crystarium. Wait. That's why it took me a bit longer. This is my fault. But it's not that big of a deal, it seems. Totally my fault. Now snow disappeared, and now I will actually use my Crystarium. Yeah, I got Awolga, and I totally missed that. Like, Awolga is a tornado, and will actually launch him and do a lot of damage. So that was just a fieldfish. Get a lost entity for Sarah. So if you can see, we got actually all the spells for Sarah Noel. Well, for Ravager. And get the artifact. Thank you. So if you actually throw Mok and an enemy, there is an enemy, the Mok will go down way faster because we don't have a weapon. Well, for Sarah, and for some reason it is tied to the Mok. Going to the Fort Beyond. Also in place with a lot of side quests. I think still. Kappa. And we leave. Because there's actually nothing. Now we go to Era. And yeah, but there's also a paradox going on. Like, kinda everything has been sucked up into a void. And we need to fix that first.
That created the paradoxes. Did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the foul sea, the ones who were left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
And of course, we want to resolve them. We need to do some puzzles. And the puzzle is connect the dots. Okay, that was the first one.
Over there, Mom.
Yeah, more there's something. I know I don't need that. Okay, second puzzle. Now there are 2 puzzles instead of 1, so you can guess what the last one is. 3 puzzles.
No problem.
Hey, we did it.
Splendiferous. I knew you'd do it, Koopo Koopo.
I want that chest. So before I will enter the last puzzle, I want to spawn the enemies because, well, I want to review the puzzle first. And it's kinda annoying if I get to spawn right before it.
Over there, Mom.
I bet you two can crack it, Koopo Koopo.
And now for the last puzzle. After this we don't have any puzzle anymore in the game. Well, for any voice and then. Life open bit. Because we want some extra damage with the refuge bonus. And for Sarah, instead of a refuge bonus, we will actually get some extra item slots points. So we can equip a second magician's mark.
Solve the paradox, Koopo.
Right on schedule. Now we find the gate and its artifact.
There might be other things to discover too. It looks like everything's back to normal.
Over there, Mom.
Also review and chest bow. They're both for later. So here we have the boss fight of Erba. It's Caius, or sexy evil guy.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I mean punishment.
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
So here we do like traveling. That's kind of Moses' abilities, well specials. Smart one, please. So now we got a lot of buffs because of the traveling of the Gohongers, and that's the main reason we actually want it on. Boom. Okay, now we have a minute and 45 seconds break. Because the unskippable cutscene. The only one in the game.
Crimes in blood.
So, how are you doing? Kaius actually wants to kill us because we are messing with time. And he is protector of the Saber's Yule. She can like see the future. But we, by doing that, or well, she will see the future if it changes. And by doing that, she will lose a part of the life. So all the heroes will die young. She can actually look in the future because she has the eyes of XIII, the goddess of death. Like, who the hell gives her own eyes to a girl?
But must we accept this?
And Kaius is her immortal guardian because of some things happened in the past, and he got the Heart of Chaos, the Heart of XIII. And if you kill Kaius,
you can remold history
you kill the world.
as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more.
And you can guess what will happen.
Come.
Also, yes, no one knows in the U because things you will see later anyway. Live trigger. I want to sell the artifact. So now we are done with fighting Kaius and the Chocobo appeared. Chocobo. So we're going to collect a few things here in Erba before we leave. So I told you first, I didn't got a Magician's Mark from Atlas, his hand. So we're going to collect the Magician's Mark. It's right there. Also in this area there's a gravitational core. We need to get.
You got this. Cha-ching.
And before I leave this area I want to have a monster spawn that's right here. Okay, that's good. I'll save and clear then. So now we're going to Ricy0sma again, but this time it is 01XAF. So by changing the future, we change some actually a few paradoxes, etc. And the paradox that happens in 10AF never happened in this version of Ricy0sma. So nobody knows we were here, nothing happened, it's all peaceful really. So now we hope that hope is there.
The foul sea that caused the eclipse. What was it looking for up in the sky?
Future, maybe? Who knows?
We journey.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
So there's an interesting thing in this version.
I hope he's being a good little doggy.
That woman that you
Is there a new
stalked,
discovery or
he
something?
talks about the dog she has.
Director.
In 10AF, so the Eclipse version, she likes cats.
Don't know.
So by changing the future and past, you will change also the preference of animals.
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact is.
So that was it, talking to
Still
Hope.
some places we haven't
Now we're
checked
going to
out.
collect the artifact
Try
and
asking
leave.
some of the people around here.
This area
They
is
might know something that will help.
not that much interest in the run.
Over there, Mom.
Get the skill chest. And get the sneaky artifact.
We did it. Now we gotta find out which gate it belongs to.
Just this moment, I felt a disturbance coming from the mountains. I bet my bubble gate appeared there, Kupo.
Now we're going with the Chocobo to one gate. Not actually the gate we just called artifact for. Actually using the Wild artifact. I said first it was for optional stuff. Not 100% true, because the area we are going is actually required. Because there is a key we need later to actually progress. So we're going to collect that one. Okay, so that's our 300 AF. Also use Devil Tower. Well, 200 AF is the Devil Tower. This one is more peacefully.
Try using the switch. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, using that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Enemies, enemies.
It's hard to believe that all of this is happening because of one person hacking into the system.
I know, but it has to be. Maybe this is a paradox of some sort. I don't think that's enough. That's how it's done.
That's indeed how it's done.
No, we did it.
So that's a kind of suspicious room, and we need to. Yeah, there's actually just the key stored. So we need the key from there. Also, there is some password for that. It's either A or X. I kind of forget always that one. I just go with X. If I feel it, I will get enemies, just kill them, and continue. Ah, it was correct. Great. And leave the area. Well. Get his chest and go to the gate. So this is also a gate that will lead to the Void Beyond. Because the two timelines from Sunlit Escape and this timeline will connect to each other and continue from there.
Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog, is this even the same place?
This is the Void Beyond, Kupo. It's just one of the many shadows of Valhalla to be found, Kupo. So
So before entering Academia 400, we're actually going to Serendipity. It's a casino. You can spend your money on there to get a fragment. It's the bane of your existence if you want 160 fragments. So basically like the 100% category of this game. Or you get it like maybe in 7 minutes, or you will spend your whole day there. Welcome to Serendipity. We're going now to also kind of Chocolina and get some fragment skills. And yes, you can read donations.
Alright, we have €5 from Midnight saying, hey, Haven't heard the announcer for a while. Just wanted to say that greetings from the Netherlands. Well, thank you for that generous donation, Midnight.
So now we're going back to Argostopper. The things we actually got from the mysterious Chocolina is like Mol can pick up stuff that he can't used to before, like random stuff that's actually been hidden. And also we can sell or buy the components or just items in general for a lower price. So in this suspicious flower field, there's our God, Lord and Savior XIII-2 hidden. XIII-2 is like our overpowered guy. He is just so overpowered at some point. Like the strongest monster you can get in the game. So that's why he is our Lord and Savior. Our real main protagonist. So now in Academia 400, it's actually not the real future. There's a paradox going on. A FLC that's controlling the city is turning everybody into thief because we are here and we are supposed to be dead. So that's why he turns the citizens into thief, trying to kill us. And ghouls are like one of the weakest enemies in the game. So it's not that big of a deal.
We gotta stop it.
Now things are going our way, Kubo.
No, you don't help Kubo.
Who's closing things off?
So here are a lot of goals, and we're going to lure them a little bit through here. So we have some free space to run. Also, buying the power silvers up to 20. I'm on short. Oh crap. Okay, great. It like never happens that I'm short on gil. For that section, okay. I want Bengal to the safe.
Don't hate me.
That guy must have been the gatekeeper, huh?
Guess so. Now we know how to get past the rest of these barricades.
System malfunction. Deactivating barricades.
Yes, there's a lot of combo for Wimbin. And we use Sarah for this section because she's actually fits strong with the 505 Araga.
Front level Omega. Space-time stability at risk. Exterminating academia citizenry.
Killing you. But why? Why would you do that?
Queen's Falsi were like that too. Sam twice about sacrificing human life.
Now we have just going to already just fight already through it.
These people. This is happening because of us.
And we're the only ones who can save them. We can't stop now. It's just with Kyle. Caius, we gotta catch him and make him talk.
So we're actually going to preempt this one and escape. Yes, there's a lot of enemies here, but we have enough time to actually go down here, so a cutscene will happen, so the mod clock will actually be deactivated.
Come on, Mom.
Get this one.
You did it.
Now it is time to say goodbye to the Nectin and get our Lord and Savior XIII-2 out. I have a lot of potent orbs, man. Okay, yeah, monsters. You can also infuse them so they will get stats. So like from the Nectin, XIII-2 will get 10% more magic damage. Also a little version difference between PC and console. On console, for some reason, enemies will spawn on this place. It's actually a bug that they will spawn here. On PC they fixed it, but they didn't actually fix the FPS. So why actually fix it? I don't know.
No, look! Now he's over there!
What's his deal? Is he goading me on or just toying with me?
Here we go!
So actually, there are two routes in the game. Early gravitational core and late gravitational core. And I do actually early, so I have to burn it up down here. And sadly, an enemy took me.
This should do it! New formation! Take this! This should do it! Get it! New formation! This should do it! Now! New formation! You did it! This should do it! Celebrate your death!
Okay, let's bring it up before the down. So if you do late gravitational core, you just walk above there and go immediately to the boss Zenobia. We actually going now to this gate and get the gravitational core. To Ricy0sma 600 AF, it's the version there still in Eclipse. Well, it's actually getting a bit lighter, but there's still an Eclipse going on. And because the paradox effect has been going on for so long, it has done something weird with chocobos. They got mutated. Two crazy chocobos. So there's the crazy chocobo. It's a bit different.
I still can't.
Chocobo white. We have now one Kazal green left, and we need one Kazal green for and the other chocobo later. Okay, let's go back to Academia. Okay. And I got a spot. Great. Just one frame off. Wow, that was really, really, really lucky. I thank this lady for sacrificing herself. Or actually, she didn't really sacrifice, but herself, she got forced. So let's do some more bunny happen. Change to Noel because I want to use Noel for the Zenobia fight soon. But first bring her up down here because there's also a gravitational core. And also the last one. The first there are 2 pre-fights before the actually real boss. I want him a lot. Okay, great. Second fight. Come on, do your thing, Sarah. D-shell. You can read donation for a second.
Alright, we got a €3 donation from DX Terra saying, just wanted to say good luck to all the runners. Let's reach that 200 tonight. And you can put this towards the announcer's choice because he is so awesome. Thank you for that donation.
So, this is Zenobia with all his tentacles. First of all, we need to defeat all the tentacles before he goes out of the defense. No. Thanks. Okay. First, let's get the buffs. Debuff him. Get deep protect, please. Thanks. Now he's staggered, and we need to keep him interrupted. Or else he will go back to his defense thing. Okay, nice. One cycle. So if he was going back to his defense thing, the tentacles will go out, but buffed, so we'll do more, like, different spells, more damage. And he can actually do some hefty damage to us, and it's just a time losing for like a minute.
I've got it.
Zenobia is gone. Yul died because, well, she was there. A lot of other people died, so whatever.
The gate is up there, Kupo.
Now we're going to Augusta Tower 200 AF, or just the Devil Tower. So in this tower there is a false C hidden. That's actually the main reason why Academia has been overworked. Well, there is actually a false C because it is actually him, time traveling. Also, there's two monsters we kind of want to get, Orion or Dragoon, because those two monsters has the ability to have adrenaline. And we want to have Chichu dead. It's not like necessary. It's handy because,
Let me guess.
well, you will lose like a minute if you don't have adrenaline. And this tower is just a Devil Tower because the spawns are just amazingly bad sometimes. Lots of aggressive from.
Thank you. Welcome.
Over there, Mog.
Get that lever scope there.
Can I ask you a stupid question?
Nice.
Is it just me, or can you see all these people around us as well?
Yeah, I can see them. Why did you think I couldn't?
It's just that they have no presence.
Okay, let's hope I got a bit lucky. Thank you. So the first four computers were not random. You needed to activate them all, but those four, it's just random. Second try is not bad. Even if it's not really the end of the world if you got the last one.
That was Caius, right?
Just a little bit annoying.
He is here. But is he the real Caius?
We have to be careful. This could be a trap.
So the key we got in Augusta 300, we actually need to use it for this one. That's why that area is not really optional.
She does look like Alyssa, but it can't be her. Let's find out for sure.
And this is Alyssa. Actually use a fake Alyssa. Made by the Falsi. As a robot.
Are all the people who work here the same?
Now we'll level up Sarah to max Ravager, and then we will not touch her Crystarium ever again.
person is created artificially, do they still have a spirit?
They say spirit is a gift from the goddess.
So there's a wild
Given
artifact.
humans and humans only.
For the late gravitational core routes, you will actually get that one instead of the one in Sunlit Waterscape. And after Augusta 200, you will go back to Academia 400 and get that one. But now for some forced fights.
Let's do this.
How's this? Looks like we lost.
Let's do this.
I hope in the 3 fights we get an Orion, because there's Orion in it. Nope. No Orion, because no crystal. I think I got an O. Oh no, wait. Nope, no Orion. I thought I heard the crystal. Oh, there was... Okay, there was a crystal, but not from the Orion. So now we need to get Orion or for just from here on this 4 level. Or a different one. Get the chest, do the little dingus. Ow. Okay, it's at least an Orion, so give me please a crystal. Nope. That was just a waste of time then. Pressure spam, so no Orion. So it explains a little bit of the backstory from here, like in 10AF we weren't hope because Cocoon was going to fall eventually. And because of that they made a plan to build a false sea to float Cocoon again. But things didn't really go happen and they got killed.
The artificial intelligence needed to build the proto-fal'Cie rebelled against the humans.
Here's what Sarah said.
That's when everything went wrong.
And that's like how 400 AF happened. Where we used rare in academia. Also no Orion Man. Spawns are not really great, and I don't get any single line. I still have the next floor. Also this. Nope, no spam again. So we now need to get another key. I'll get this chest for safety, because I'm out on one.
Well done.
Normally I don't get it, but I don't want to be short on gil later. And I was not really flowing with gil. Oh, hi Dragoons. Dragoons can also get adrenaline, so yeah. Dragoons are kind of pretty strong, but also really weak. And I got a Dragoon, nice. That means Chichi will get an upgrade. I kind of wanted an Orion because I don't need it to spend like more materials, because Orion gets it quicker. So now when Chichu is still in the green with his lives, he will get a pretty good power boost. In attack damage, so that's always handy. And spawn. Luckily it's passive. Now I got adrenaline, I don't really want to have any more aggressive spawns, because that's just bad.
You did it! Come on, Mom.
Throw them a goal.
That's my Mog.
Nope, go away, go away.
That's my Mog.
Yeah. And I got the second dragoon. Totally useless right now, but great.
This is the last key. Next up, the very top floor.
And that's where Caius is waiting for us.
No, go away, go away, go away. Ah. Oh, let's fight the dragoons again.
You might be right. Why would the Cirrus come here?
Freaking dragoons, please.
Your turn.
I'm going to the top floor and fighting the behemoth. So first, let's just buff ourselves, and then debuff the behemoth. And she will do the work then. And he's dead. Great.
This must be the heart of the system. I know it's a machine, but it seems like it's almost breathing.
If what Alyssa was telling us is true, Yule and Caius should be up here as well.
But are they with us?
So now we will be fighting the Protocol C. We actually don't need to care about arms at the moment. Just trying to stagger him. Then Chichi will do the rest later.
Get him.
Go on.
New formation.
Well, that was phase 1. We killed it, but a new one will come from the future. And it's a bit different, so from lethal scope. Now it's time to fight the arms. And done. Some cinematic actions, and then the boss is dead.
Mog!
We gotta stop it!
No!
Sarah, now! Perfect! Okay, my turn!
See you're alive. This.
Time for you to go away! For good! Thanks to Mog, huh?
You guys play rough, Kubo.
You guys play rough, Koopa.
You saved the day.
Thank you. You did great.
So now we will regenerate itself again, but this time we're going to scream with hope. Because everybody wants to scream with hope. And the boss is gone. So by killing the Protofel C, the future is actually fixed. So now we are in 4XXAF, so the fixed future. In that future, Hope is building like a second cocoon, and that's why we actually needed the gravitational cores. Because if we go into him soon, because he also time traveled with Alicia in a machine, he will send us to fetch for a fetch quest to collect the gravitational cores, but we have it already luckily, so just deliver it to her.
What is that?
After all said and done, you handled the Protofel C pretty well. What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have an idea of what happened, but I can't really explain it. It was more of a hunch, really.
A hunch. Well, we won, and that's what matters, I guess.
Also, this is kind of a bit of a lag city. It easily lags.
The readings are normal.
This is fun!
Nope, it is not. I told already, it's a bad board.
You'll have to live in a place with nice fresh air. Mom, wait for me!
You can't afford that.
Well,
Does that store really have live puppies?
What is that?
All right then.
Where are you going?
Now we just have to talk a lot to Hope and Alicia to just deliver the gravitational cores. Okay, that was all. So now we got the artifact from Alicia. But before that, we're going to throw Mog into here. Because there's actually someone hidden there we need. The Silver Chocobo.
That's my Mog.
So the Silver Chocobo is actually an ability, KO Power Surge. And the ability is like, once an ally dies, the wielder of that will get a tremendous power boost. So we're going to infuse it later with XIII-2.
All good here.
So XIII-2 will become then a real murder machine. Last chocobo works.
It's huge.
Beautiful food.
Wow. So actually the gate is being booby trapped by Alicia because she's actually a paradox and she was not supposed to happen to live here. So now we are in the Void Beyond. Well, entering it actually. And we are separated with Noel.
Is that you?
So there actually is some views here. And also some monsters I don't want, so go away. Also, yes, we are separated with Morg, but he's still kind of here. So if we talk to you, and there are more Euros here, it will actually give us fragments in the names of the gods of this world. And explain a little bit of why things are happening. So we first got the fragment of Etro. She's the goddess of death, and she kind of fucked up. On the ending of like 13, she freed the protagonists from the crystal. But by doing that, the time has been warped, and by that Lightning got sucked into Valhalla. And Gaius got a bit angry because Yule keeps dying. So that's actually why those things are happening at the moment. I'm not actually going to explain the whole mythology about this game because it's kinda a bit too much. So this is Lacio. And suddenly, Gaius. First we're going to launch XIII-2 as a meteorite, so Gaius will be interrupted. Totally Scope. And XIII-2 kill. Noms.
Like a nightmare, isn't it?
So in a cutscene, Sarah got killed, and now she's in a dream world where she's happy. And we are then back at New Bodom.
Have I really come back to New Bodom? Or is this just part of a dream?
So in the house, Snow is there, and by that she kind of freaks out because he was actually away. Now everything is kind of weird at the moment, and there's lightning.
Is this a dream world? Am I trapped? Am I the only one here?
Lightning, hi. We can choose to stay here or not. And by saying no, Vinu appears.
Who was that?
So thanks, Vinu.
Why is she trying
If
to
he
help me?
accepts actually Lightning's offer, we get a paradox ending and a fragment from that. So basically use a fake ending.
No one's here.
Keep going.
That voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Also, this is supposed to be in Dream World, not a world with Thief in it. Because those are murder machines.
I don't see
Oh,
anyone,
maybe she likes it, but okay.
but I'm not alone.
Not far now.
Where's the gate? There's nothing left.
Funny you. And bye for now. So now we're going to Undying World 700 AF. This is Noel's dream world and just where he lives. So at 500 AF, Cocoon came down and just destroyed everything. And Noel was like one of the last humans in the world. And we are seeing like the last moments of that.
This place. It must be Noel's dream world.
That's a stone. Also, yes, Kaius is also here. Because Noel is actually just a student of Kaius. And he was supposed to take over the heart of Chaos to become the new Immortal Guardian for Yule. But Noel, well, don't want to kill Kaius for that. So here, no one needs to fight Kaius, but well, we'll be standing here doing nothing, pretending we are actually fighting. Doink. So before I go to Noble, I will pick up a chest that's right somewhere there. There. It held some monster materials, and we need that for Chichu later.
I left up. I thought. If it. Bone white.
Now we are meeting up with Noel and we will be fighting our last cock fight. First buff herself. And now there's 5 on 5 combo for him. That was a good fight. So the thing is, what he can do is inflict debuffs on himself. And after some point he will transfer all his debuffs to us, so we want to kill him before he does that.
Let's go back to where you was before.
So now we have to walk all the way back to the statue. So there's now a little bit of downtime. Wow, nice range.
You know, Sarah, I gotta thank you for not forgetting about me. You're the reason we've made it this far.
Come on, you're not just the future boy anymore. You're in my time period as well now.
Okay, we're finally back.
We need to talk.
Nope, we don't.
Where did my sister go?
And yes, Mork is back. Yay.
End of time.
So now we escape Snowball Stream World, and we are warping now to New Bodem 700 AF. Also here, everything is destroyed.
No doubt about it. This is your village, but the time period.
And there's
So
Cocoon.
far into the future, after mankind's
Fell
gone.
down from his crystal pillar.
This can't be the fate the world is moving towards.
Destroyed everything.
Hey, look! Lightning has left us the last artifact we need.
Go, Mom. Go!
Awesome!
Lightning can't remain beyond the boundaries of Valhalla for long, Kuba.
But still, I was finally able to talk with her. And it's all thanks to Noel.
Let's go keep Hope's new cocoon in one piece.
So now we unlocked Academia 500, the last area, but before that we're going have a little trip to Serendipity again, because we're going to pick up some extra fragment skills. So an ability so we can sell things for a higher price, and anti-gravity jump. It's actually pretty handy in the last area, because there's a lot of platforming. Okay, first, Choo-Choo. So, now he's a murder machine. So in this timeline, the Unseen Chaos is kind of leaking from Valhalla, changing Academia to this.
This energy is leaking in from Valhalla.
First, let's do some shopping.
Fast.
Bolts. Engine, silver strips. Okay, great. Now we're going to level up Sentinel for Noel, because he needs some survivability on the last area, totally for the final boss, because the final boss can do an attack that will do some pretty good damage. So we need to go to level 40 for Reprieve. Okay, great. You can read the donation. I'm busy with menu win at the moment.
Okay, we have a €5 donation from Zita saying, Let all of us pray to RNGesus that all runners may have good RNG and may wreck some PBs this marathon. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, just waiting for the cycle. Okay, still on passive spawn, that's good. So now we're going to the Pacos. Paco things. One is fire, one is ice elements, and we need to kill them, of course, to progress. But they can drop actually Scarletites we want actually 2. We can still survive it with 1, but we want 2 Scarletites for money. But first let's just fight them. Leave our scope so Sarah will do the right spells. Oh my god. I'm dead. I died literally. Wow. Well, no well, thanks. Next time just aim for Sarah, the sacrifice to me. Okay, he died finally. One Scarletite, that's bad. So I need to pick up some extra chests for money. So now we're doing a little bit of backtrack, because by killing the Pacos, we got some cubes that will change the patterns of the platforms. And I got the bad thumb. You don't want to have those guys. If they grab you, it's just better to die. So, because of one Scarletite, I'm going to grab this chest. So please, grab. Thanks. Okay, I just you'll let me die. It's just faster. I really can't escape them. Also, the step counter doesn't actually apply on the stage. It's kind of bullshit. Also, character statue. So if I fall down, will respawn on that place. Now there's a lot of waiting because of cycles. Okay, so Fons, go away, go away, go away. Thanks.
There you go. Over there, Mom.
Need to fight this one. Just doing the thunder threats.
Oh, not good.
Okay, nice. He fell down again, huh? Yep, he did. Oh, mock. Get. Okay, I escaped. So let's hope I will have enough money at the moment. Because here's the last shopping. I need around 40,000. So let's sell the vitality boosters. The orbs. I have enough. Okay, great. Enough. Now we have 6 ATB to chew. That's good. Okay. Go into the final boss.
Are they starting the launch already?
Oh, we better get moving. Hope's cocoon is just ahead.
So first of all, we're going to fight the Chaos Behemoth. Bahamut. Not Behemoth, man. Bahamut again. Like we did in Prologue. But just we are going to let do Chichu do job. First of all, we're going to buff ourselves. After his 2 swipes. Or else the Gohongas will be killed. Now Sarah's died because she's used a sacrifice to me in the final boss fight. Okay, nice. Now it's Kaius on the ship deck. He will automatically always focus on Sarah, so that's good. Nonce.
Face your worst fear.
Now Kaius in Valhalla. This time he's 2 faces, and the strategy is a bit different. Also, godlike music. But name just feel like do Chichu the job again. Come on, thanks. No. Kill Sarah.
You cannot stop the oblivion to come.
Focus on. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for killing Sarah. Okay, time for the final boss. Time is coming up in like 2 minutes. This is Jet and Ember and Garnet. Hi. Okay, first let's turn really scope. And we are focusing on Garnet. So first of all, we need to kill Garnet and Ember to lure Jet out. Because Jet is like the main one we need to kill. That's party. Don't want it. That's Seva alive. No, 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 no. I want to keep Seva alive a little bit longer, please. Okay. Now Jet comes out to break and curse, so we're going to use the Unicorn Horn to get rid of the debuffs. Okay, debuff please. Thanks, now you can die, Seva. Dying Sun is really dangerous, I need to guard. Or else I will die from the fall damage eventually. And time. Well, this was Final Fantasy XIII-2 Anniversary. I hope you enjoy watching it, and thanks for having me here. So next one is Mario 64. Not really a fantasy this time. So enjoy that one.